truck pops in. Huh?
How long you're doing the truck ride for? 60 seconds?
Yeah, I had it set up for a minute. Yeah.
The quarter is longer.
Yeah, the quarter is what were we doing, like a minute 20 or something? Yeah.
No, minute 20
was it too much? Yeah, I'm pretty close. Yeah. What up? I'm gonna let a few people. Oh, person jumped out. I don't know. I haven't done one this early in the day, so we'll see. No, there's somebody in there. I was like, oh, just gonna wait for a few more people, and then they popped out. Oh, they're back. Hey, I'm gonna let a few more people jump in, and then we'll get things rolling. So a little bit earlier today than normal, but just trying to squeeze a live stream in today. So yeah, just hold tight. I'm just gonna probably start cleaning this work area because it's destroyed. So say hi if you want. First person in the feed. Oh, I got a message on here. 2 eBay notices. My eBay's popping off. It's so weird. I sell a bunch of magazines on eBay, and some dude just sent me. I have a bunch of skate mags on there too. And dude sent me like, hey, I'm trying to find magazines from 98 to 01 with ES Costin 2 ads. And I'm like, I guess I can look for you later. What up, Trent? How are you, dude? What up, Tyler? How you doing? Oh, no, dude. I'll text you later. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I've been there, dude. I know. I lost my little buddy last August, so it was horrible. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just gonna be cleaning. Trent, I got that bash guard. I'm gonna be boxing it up to send out to the UK here soon. Hope everything's good with you. I'm just kind of doing some cleaning today. I've been kind of smashing through a bunch of service bikes, and everything just kind of feels like a mess. So I'll let a few more people jump in, and I'll answer the questions that people left me on YouTube. And yeah, if anybody wants to chat about something, we can go for it. Kind of a loosey-goosey show today. So I just needed to clean, and I thought everybody could hang out. So Trent, what's going on with you lately? Has your weather broke? Have you guys been able to ride at all? What year Yukon are you working on? Save that for packing. Oh, first class BMX? Yeah, that was here in Portland. It wasn't in Portland. It wasn't called first class BMX. It was called Bob's Bikes. And then I didn't put 2 and 2 together till like the mid '90s. But one of my buddies worked there, and then he left to work at like a car repair place. And then yeah, but first class BMX was here in Portland. It was up on Division Street. And they used to. Hold, let me answer this really quick. Good BMX. We don't stock Chris King headsets. If you want a Chris King headset, I would say hit up River City or Psychopath. Really, they don't. I mean, geez. Yeah, I mean, usually most of the shops here are pretty stocked out. Have you tried Metropolis? They're pretty close to us. I'd give them a holler. I mean, we just deal with BMX stuff, and Chris King really just hasn't done much BMX stuff forever. I mean, you could use one of their headsets, but people really haven't used Chris King headsets that much in BMX bikes since the early 2000s. Yeah, and they do integrated, but just they don't really push their stuff in BMX, so it's not really worth grabbing some, even though their stuff is great. Okay. Yep.
What's that place out in Beaverton that we got? They're up there.
Just your normal BMX brands, but we do deal a little bit with like old school and mid school, so we do some vintage stuff. Okay, yeah. I'll be here till 6 today. This Shad. Okay, sounds good. Bye. It was some feller from Texas. I don't know. He said he's gonna swing by here. Let's see what I missed. And ceramic coating. Yeah, that sounds more intense than my day, Tyler. Where's the drawer for this? 14 mil axle bolts. I didn't. Let me go look at them. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am so far behind on Instagram messages. Like, whenever I get into them and start writing people back, it's like they immediately write me back, and it's like I make no progress. Trent, your name on Insta is just Trent, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. All right, we got stem. What stem is that? What stem did you end up getting? I haven't read, so you probably told me in that. Oh, this is gonna look good, dude. Oh, damn. All right. You made the stem. Well, I'm excited to see this, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Can I show the guys that are in the feed just the stem? Are you cool with that? What up, Kooky Fresh? How you doing? Here, so Trent, that's here in the feed. He is building up. He got a Colony Proddy. I did a video on one recently. Thank you, Tyler. Dude, you're awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. He's building. He got a Colony Proddy, but it's very similar to 90, 91 Hooligan. So he's gonna make it a retro Hooligan, but he just made the stem for it. So here, I got to grab that. I think that was that guy I was just talking to on the phone. Hey. You guys just called? Oh, okay. So you just called. I was like, oh, wow, that was really fast. How are you guys doing? Sorry, it's a little messy. I'm in the middle of cleaning today, so today's my cleaning day. So what's going on with you guys?
I was just like, do you guys have any ammo tires?
I just got some in. What size do you need?
The GELH, the 2.3.
Yeah, I got them. Do you want one or two?
How much are they?
They are $34.99.
Can you two?
Yeah. That is 2-1, 2-1.
I've actually been coming to you guys since you were at the first shop.
Oh, okay, cool. You're probably a lot bigger now. And
Oh, yeah.
so you want 2.3s?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2. Yeah, I just got those in like 2 days ago. So
It was over at Gresham Cycles. They only had, I think it was like the smaller size, so I didn't end up getting a seat. But I'm just happy there's some BMX shops still here.
yeah, I was just at Gresham this morning. Me and Gail were trading something.
Are you guys the last two, I think, in town?
Yeah, we're the only shops that carry BMX. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
You want to do cash or card?
Card.
Okay, cool.
My grandma had a Koga. I just went back and do it and build the bike up.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, if you need anything, I'm always here. So it's just gonna be $69.98.
Yeah, as a kid, I never got the right size bike, and I finally was able to find a 21.8
Oh, nice. What is it?
BSD.
That's I was about to guess. I'm like 20.1.8. I'm like, that sounds like a
They were
BSD
cool
size.
about it because I ordered the bike and I ordered brake parts and all that.
Yeah.
And he called me. He was like, "Hey, you got a bike that doesn't have holes for brakes. You sure you want all this stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know. You know, returnable."
Oh,
But
nice.
they were cool about it because he could have just sent it to me.
The guys at BSD?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're great. I mean, the owner still rides a ton, so he gets it. What's the billing address for the car?
97068.
Oh, I need the whole address.
2507 York Street, Westland,
What's the zip?
97068.
Yeah, so you got Westland Park, Oregon City Park, and Lake Oswego now pretty close.
Yeah, that Lake Oswego one's nice.
Yeah.
You were a scooter, so you can
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with scooters, I think that Stronger Skate Park has some. So
Oh yeah, that was a nice park. I was in there a couple times. I'm just like, do you have any of the Pro Odyssey pedals?
we just sold the last set yesterday.
I was just curious about the size.
Next week we should be getting more back in. So
Yeah, I still have one set of the regular one. That's gonna try to grind through before I get another one.
yeah, we usually do. I literally just sold 3 of them yesterday, and that was the last 3 we had. So yeah, they'll probably be sent in before the next week. You want me to print you up a receipt?
That's okay.
Okay, cool. Well, cool. Enjoy those. Yeah, I just got those in. I had a few more people call about them earlier, so the big sizes might be getting on by the end of the day.
I've been waiting for that. I had these on my first bike, and I just put some fly tires on, but I missed these. So
Yeah, I like the rubber compound in those a lot. So,
awesome. Well, thank you.
all right, thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Take care.
Good to be Max. Like an old school one? Are you looking for an old school bike? Yeah. So right now, I mean, we do a fair amount of vintage stuff, but right now I don't have any completes like that. I have a Haro here. It's not an old school, but I do have the Haro, a Matthias D'Anwalk complete here in the shop. Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I just cruise in and just chat with me. I am finishing up a Hoffman mid-school bike from about the late 90s, and that'll probably be available next week. So we close at 6. All right, cool, man. Okay, I was missing some stuff. What's going on? Kurt, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Are you still in Cleveland for that trip? What shop is that, Kooky Fresh? It's funny. It was I thought it was going to be dead today. And the minute I turn the live stream on, everything starts popping off. So thank you guys for helping it pop off. All right. We got some More removable brake mounts. Where is the drawer for these? All right, this one's gonna go for that. Tell those dudes I said what up. that was John. Yes, John's here. Some more S&M stickers. Some brake mounts. Oh. Oh, nice. Here, I'm gonna set this over here. I gotta pull this T1 over here. So this morning, I've been thank you, Ben. I appreciate you, bud. I've been building up our new website, and I've been just trying to get through some things. I went through all of the vintage bars we had that I don't want and listed them on the museum this morning. There was a couple on there that I couldn't ID. So if anybody wants to take a swing at it and go look at those under Shad 4130, be my guest. But yeah, I've just been doing that this morning. Gonna get this bike back rolling. This is he's always on the live feed. Jeff Bass. That's one of the S&M T1s, and he got a back wheel and it had just a gnarly hop in it. So we've been working on that, and I'm gonna try to get the brakes on and get them working today or first thing in the morning. I am a profile dealer. Yep. Thank you, Kurt. I hope you guys have a fun rest of the time of your trip. You guys better come down. So in June, April 1st is my shop's 20th anniversary. The weather's not supposed to look that great. So we're going to be trying to do something like drop a shirt, drop a hat, or do something each month. But in June, I haven't put the date exactly, but I think towards the end of June, we're going to be doing our big 20th anniversary jam. And that'll be out at Newburgh Skate Park. So I hope you guys can come down. What's up, Travis? I just called you your dad's name. Anyway, the REA frames aren't ready for pre-order. When they do, I'll have them up on the website. I can't believe I just called you your dad's name. That's how long I've been riding. Is there's people in the chat that ride, and I rode with their dad. So, yeah. But that's all good. What up, Dan? How you doing, bud? Tyler, will you just text me and then I will check for you once I get done with the live stream, because I'll have to jump into my computer right now, and we all know this thing loves to freeze, so I don't want to bind it up. So just text me and I'll check, and we can get you one. What did I miss? Trent, if you text me also, I can check on those also. Trent, do you have my cell phone number, or do you just have Insta? I'll send you right now, since I had your Insta open, I'll send you my text, so you can just text me, and I can check on those for you. Goods BMX. It would just be street parking. No, that's a lane. You'll get a ticket. You can just go around the corner. I park my van right around the corner and just walk over and knock on the door, and I'll let you in. Yeah, that's all. But there's just, I mean, you can park right across the street too if you need to. You could. I mean, people don't usually have a problem, but I don't want to guarantee anything in that one. But right next to it, there's parking. So You can park and walk to the shop in like 10 seconds. You'll be good. Okay, cool. All right, sounds good, man. Bye. Do you know a way to set up an axle vise without having an axle vise? I mean, I have a bunch of axle vices right here. Best way is if you could get just 2 soft pieces of aluminum, and then just, and clamp them. If you can't, you could call the shop and I could order you an axle vise. I mean, Park Tools does make one. So if there's like a road bike shop or something in town, maybe they have a Park Tools one. I can't see them being too much money. So, I mean, dude, it literally was pretty. Like I was literally just posting stuff on BMX Museum and working on our new website a little this morning. And then I was like, well, that's why I was like, I'll just start the live early and then, start popping off. I have a bunch of questions to answer, but I have a feller coming in. He's parking right now. And after I help him, I'll go through those questions. Stoked for you, DFLJ. Yeah, I had my first session on my ramp this year, which is probably like the 4th time I've ridden it because I finished it right before the rain last year. So psyched you got a good session. We had a fun day. Weather's going to be a little rainy for a few days, but then we jump back up to the mid 70s here towards the end of next week, which I'm super hyped on. Yeah, ask that shop, and if they don't, just hit me up on the live, or you can hit me up. I mean, the best is just to call my shop, because a lot of, if you send me a message on Insta, I'll try to get to it. But like I was saying, I get behind on those. So if they don't, call my shop, and I can definitely get you an axle vise. And honestly, before I even knew axle, I mean, they're such a good thing to have if you're getting tools for your bike. Nice, dude. Nice. I've been to Binghamton a few times. I went to like a good chicken place there. Like got some fried chicken. It was a long time ago though. Tyler, I didn't get a pib today. I got the Pacific Punch. Ben Ward says hi.
What's up, man?
John says hi, Ben. You taking off?
No, I'm just going strawberry.
Okay. I'm waiting for this dude to park so I can help him. Should keep cleaning this bench. Original. How much do you think I could get for this original housing, original packaging for a lower gyro cable from the 80s? Yo, what up, Michael Rizzi? How are you, buddy? Oh, yeah, I just posted those up. Here, let me grab this guy. Hey, how you doing, man? Well, I was just talking to you. How are you doing? What's your name?
Keith Martinez.
Hey, I'm Shad. Nice to meet you. So you're just in town visiting?
Well, I usually try to make it a point to see all kinds of BMX shops.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm in areas.
Yeah.
Predominantly, I do a lot of traveling for work.
Yeah.
So I'm usually on the West Coast, usually in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you went by like Epic and seen those guys before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm good buddies with those guys.
Epic, Patriot, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There in the Bay. Let's see. Actually, I tried to, who is it? I want to say it's Patriot. I was trying to buy a DG from him.
Okay.
But I think the one he had was damaged on a seat tube.
S&M just putting up their DJs for pre-order.
DG, which is
A DG. I thought you said DJ. I know. I'm super familiar with DG. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 79 yellow.
Okay.
So, but I guess whenever I'm actually from Texas.
Yeah, where are you from in Texas?
Houston.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we don't have really a big, like, I guess you could say BMX shops. It's kind of like more road and
Yeah, and then,
like everybody.
but you're close. I mean, if you go to Austin, you can go to
Yeah.
Empire.
Yeah, Empire.
My buddy Sean that used to help us here, he lives in Houston. He goes to a lot of the vintage shows and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if you ever see a dude that's like 6'7" with like a brindle pit bull and some mid-school bikes. That's my buddy Sean. He can't miss him. He's big.
Yeah, I just barely started kind of like dipping into, well, I just built a, JMC. It's a long standard.
Long standard. Yep. I got a short standard over there in a box that I'm about to build up. We do a lot of doing a live feed right now. We do lots of videos building up old bikes and stuff on YouTube.
Okay.
On if you ever want to check it out, this channel is called Snakebite BMX. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all over.
Yeah, I mean, checks out that we have like probably over 100 videos of building up old bikes. I just did one. Most recent one was I just finished up a 1991 Haro Sport.
Okay.
One of the neon green ones with the bash guard.
Okay. Yeah. So I passed through LA probably not too long ago. I grabbed a Bassett.
Yeah.
You know, what is it? A Star Cruiser 2. It's the 2-piece frame.
Yep.
But
don't ever take them apart.
Fight them and you got to put them together and then have somebody.
I remember my buddies taking some Auburns apart, and you got to get the little rubber mallet. And
yeah,
they're not fun once they go apart.
I did what was that? I didn't finish it, but it was a Bel Air.
Yeah.
And of course, you got to take it apart. I wanted the rear end chrome and another one. And then when I got it back, I noticed the chromer and all that stuff. They kind of put it together, put the bolts kind of close, and I was like, man, I took them off, boom, and everything. I'm like, God.
Yeah,
so I had to get my wife to I'm like, all right, go ahead, put them in.
It's like on some old school forks where you got to spread the fork and stuff. Yeah.
And then try to get all the spacers in there as well, and then this one.
No, we had in one of the Race 8 cruisers, and they had those washers for the front dropouts, and they're kind of the same thing where you're like flexing out, your buddy's trying to push it in.
Yeah.
So,
I know all about it.
So you're in town for a few days?
Yeah, I'm actually working at a nuclear facility in Richland, Washington.
Okay, yeah.
So last weekend I went to Seattle.
There's a fun little shop if you're into mid-school stuff north of Seattle you could check out.
Really, I wish I didn't know.
Called Harvey's.
Harvey's?
Yeah.
I went over there and really didn't not like I'm doing now. I didn't really put in searches trying to call people.
Yeah, there was a good BMX shop in Seattle, but it closed down about 2 years ago called Seattle BMX.
Really?
Yeah.
What is there a big following down here?
There's a big
street, mostly street, huh? Or
street
freestyle?
trails. We have probably more our state has probably more skate parks than any state in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we have over 200 now.
Yeah. On my way here, I think I saw like a pump track / skate park.
Yeah, there's a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, in the mountains. I was like,
oh, was that Sandy?
Might have been.
Like right when you're coming in the mountains, right? Yeah, big one. Yeah, that just opened. So.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you take your bike with you when you go on trips?
Yeah. I left my 3-bar cruiser at my hotel because I saw the weather and it's like.
Yeah.
But I brought my Star Cruiser with me, just the raw frame.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for headsets and integrated stuff.
Yeah, right now I've got Sunday and Odyssey ones.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking for like a
real
nice Chris King.
Yeah, and you tried those other shops I told you about today?
Yeah, they actually I just left Fat Tire.
They're closing down.
Oh, really?
40 years, the guy's just old. He wants to retire.
Man, I don't know if you know them, but they have a pair of Chris Kings there, but I don't know. Somebody's gonna keep those. It's Chris King 110 mil.
Oh yeah.
I took a picture.
We're trying to get them to make the BMX ones.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get them to do the BMX stuff.
See, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, when you find them, people really hold on to them.
I buy them. If I see them, I buy them.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah. Where's my drink? What's up, guys? I'm just chatting with dudes while I'm cleaning up the shop today. But yeah, I mean, if you ever come back through, bring your bike, especially once summer hits, it's super nice here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I might be in California about then, but the company I'm with, they're going to be in and out of Washington there.
Yeah. So we used to have a nuclear facility just about 25 minutes north here, but they blew it up and the early 2000s.
Blew it.
And they like, yeah, it was just like the big cone and
Yeah.
right on the river.
See, for some reason, because the facility I'm at, they have like one or two that they were building, but I think they were the same design as like 3 Mile Island or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I know aren't they trying to bring them all back because of AI and they need a lot more batteries and stuff?
Yeah, all the chip plants.
Yeah.
See, but they're more of like a small package. See, the company I work for, Westinghouse.
Yeah.
So Westinghouse just built a design for package fusion boilers.
Okay.
You know, I guess nuclear fission. They could build them pretty quick, opposed to the last one that was built in Georgia,
Yeah.
which is Vogel, and that took like, I want to say 6 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And they were like trillions over budget.
Yeah, we had that one up there for a long time, and then they just blew it up.
Yeah, no more government funding and all that.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I mean, we get in. I mean, we get in old bikes, but they usually sell pretty quick when we get them.
Yeah.
Especially the cruisers. I do have a lead on a Hutch 24, like an 85, that I might be getting in soon. So
you get them.
kind of, yeah, that red one
Freshen
there.
up and then-
This one actually, I was gonna work on it today in the live feed. And this is late 90s. This Hoffman. But I try to get them back to everything era correct. So this one's getting close. And then I've got removable brake plate. So
That's good. Close.
yeah, but we just built up the wheels for this one. I just got some brake levers in for it and stuff. So, but this one I'll probably be selling in a few weeks. You know, this one's fun, but it's fun to build it, but it's not my. If it like that sport that I just built, that's mine.
Yeah.
But this one is going to, you know, it's somebody else will enjoy it more than I will.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But I'll tell you, this boy's heavy.
Oh yeah, I'm just giving it back to you.
No, this bike is heavy. So yeah, you're just riding back to Richland tonight?
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You want me to point you some good food or something?
I just got to eat.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was right there. I didn't even realize I was down the street from Chris King, but I've already been to 3 different shops.
Yeah,
I started off at what is that? The
River City. Yep.
Stopped there, saw their, the gravels and all that, and I even talked to them, and they're like, "No, we don't have."
And you said you went by Cycle Path?
No, I called them.
Okay.
Actually, and then I just physically went to Fat Tire, which I admired their little display of King stuff, but they didn't have nothing I wanted.
I would, if you're right here, if you're driving, you're only a few minutes away. I'd go check out Metropolis. You want me to write it down, or you just type her in your phone?
Yeah,
Because that driving, they're probably less than 10 minutes away. Even pedaling, it's just a few minutes away. And they're good folks over there too. Metropolis. You give them a ring? All right, cool. I'm gonna go chat with these fellas real quick. What's up, dudes? I did one thing I did get today. I did some trading this morning, and I got this OG GT clamp. I gotta save this for something. So, dang, I got a lot of messages to go through. How far up on this? All right, and I see where I'm at. See. Oh, they're. I don't think they're.
It says they're open.
Yeah, I would just cruise there. I mean, it's like usually 2 dudes there working.
Okay.
They're probably just slammed. So I would just cruise over there. It's so close.
7 minutes.
Yeah, it's so close that I would just cruise over there.
You have anything 80s?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I just sell stuff. So, like, you know, when you say 80s, I mean, you know, like, I mean, these pegs are 80s, that headset lock's 80s, these Cook Brother cranks are 80s. You know, there's 90s, so.
What is that?
Which one are you looking at?
This stem.
Oh, I just got this morning. I'm actually gonna keep this. This is a double XL DK, but I gotta get a top cap. My buddy just gave it to me because he knows there's a build I want to do, but I don't have a frame yet. But he knows I need this, so he goes, here's the start of your build.
Hey, you know what? This is how it is.
Sure.
This is what I just finished. That GMC,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
which it has the, you know, it's the
Yeah.
the C post JMC, Seguri,
Sagino.
Yeah, Sagino
Yeah.
cranks, and it's got a TK stem on there.
Yeah, you're in the hometown of Daryl Young, who was
Yeah,
one of the best riders on JMC.
yeah, and I wanted one of his frames, but man, it's too much money.
No, those ones I've had two, and then dudes offered me money, and I just wasn't in the position to build them up.
Yeah.
So I sold them, and I know Daryl. Like I'm just like, God, I need to keep one of these, you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully one falls back in my lap one day.
Yeah, I got a guy. He's out in where's he at? United Kingdom,
Yeah.
and he's got a big collection. And actually, I bought two long standards from
Yeah.
him. One has a, I believe, all the Daryl Youngs came with a machine bottom bracket American.
Yeah.
And well, on my long standard, it has a machine bottom bracket that the Daryl Youngs use.
Yeah. They switched them around and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
When Jim Melton was alive, you could email Jim Melton because he kept and send him the serial number, and he had every serial number cataloged, and it would tell you. Because I had a few JMCs come through, and did that. Hey, if Ben's still on here, Ben, I got this double XL. I don't have the cap for it, a DK cap. I need to get one. DK stem. So this is giving me the start of me rebuilding ODB's Mach 1 that he used to ride street on in the early 90s. So I'm hyped on that right there. Yeah, the 80s stuff, when I get it, if I do sell it, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah. 90s stuff is getting there. You know, it just,
Oh yeah.
you know, I went through this morning and just went through all the bars that I'm not keeping, like the vintage ones, and just put them up on BMX Museum.
Yep.
Pretty much all mid-school bars. I have a few 80s bars over there, but those are staying with me for builds in the future. So. But yeah, I mean, dude, anytime you come through, swing by because stuff's always. Do you have social media?
Yeah.
Follow good to BMX. I post up.
Instagram or
Just Instagram or Facebook, but we do more on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
And then if you follow Snakebite BMX, that's like our YouTube and stuff.
Okay. I probably already follow it.
Yeah, I mean, we're always posting up old videos and messing with bike videos, and you know, if we go to shows and stuff, we post that up, or we just do our thing on there. So. Yeah. We got a few sweatshirts left.
Yeah. Y'all are almost in the summer, huh?
Yeah, so we'll probably get more sweatshirts at the end of August.
Yeah.
Even though it stays hot here pretty much till October. You look for large? Yeah. This kid grabbed the last one the other day. I think one of the kids on the race team grabbed the last large before he went to Japan.
Here's a large.
Oh, we got a large.
How much are they?
Let me look it up really quick. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll be back with you guys. You guys converse with yourselves if you want. Oh, what? I'm psyched to see you in there. Sweatshirts are.
Let me see if I even get it.
They're $50.
How much are that?
25.
50, 75, right?
Yes.
Let's do that.
All right, cool. Here, I'll give you one of these magazines so you got something to look at when you're chilling. Let me see. My buddy, I think's got some change. I already broke 100, so let me see if I got change. Hey, John, you got change for 100? What? He doesn't have change either. Do you, what up, John? What'd you say? Okay.
Or if you do Zelle or anything.
Yeah, I mean, you want to just vent? I can get his Venmo and you can just Venmo him.
Yeah.
Hey, John. You want to just come here and give me your Venmo and he'll just Venmo you. Yeah, I already got hit with a big bill this morning, so.
See, my lady has some cash too. Just got her. There you go. I've been running it through my personal, that way they don't take money out. I had a goods one and then they started taking money out of it, or like charging me, and I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do my personal one.
What do I put for message in?
Just whatever.
Everything's pizza.
Yeah.
Everything is pizza.
Whatever pizza.
Just saw your ex-girlfriend across the street.
We're alive.
At least I only said that. That dog's bigger than her, dude.
I know.
That dog's huge.
And she was with the dude that looked like you.
Probably. I've been looking.
You look like a younger version of you, dude.
Did it go through?
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Appreciate it. Yeah, next time I'm in, I'll pass by.
Yeah, I mean, if the weather's nice, bring your bike. We'll try to, especially this summer, because we got, if you're in the pump tracks or there's some
Yeah.
stuff that I can point you in the right direction or let you know when the session's going down.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Steve. Appreciate it, man.
I wish I'd have brought my 20-inch.
Yeah, bring it. I mean, yeah, there's literally, in our state, there's like over 200 skate parks.
Yeah, the weather's stodgy still, so you didn't miss out, really.
So like summertime,
Summertime pops off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
It's not as wet as people perceive it.
not in the summer.
It won't rain for like 3 months.
I mean,
Oh, shit.
one more month, we won't have any rain till Halloween.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, because I've had, we're out there in Washington or Richland, it's sketchy. Like, well, in
That's
Houston,
a little wetter than us up there.
yeah. See, in Houston, when we see clouds, it's gonna fucking rain.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? And no matter what.
Yeah.
And out here, it seems like when it gets overcast, don't worry about it. Like it just passes over.
Yeah, I mean, we don't use umbrellas. We just are like, oh, there it is, whatever.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I was in Seattle, and we didn't have bikes. I was with a couple of coworkers, and one was like, "Man, let's get some scooters." Like, yeah, that beats this. We'll just ride. All right. Right when we did that, I was like, "Man, it looks like rain over there."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit! All of a sudden, it just started raining. We're running to the trucks and cars, and
You just see people like,
yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
A guy in sweats. I'm like, he doesn't even look wet. I guess the water repels off these people, you know. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, no
they're
one.
like ducks.
It just rains. You just walk in it. Like
I know. I was like,
I mean, it was dumping yesterday, and I came in. I was like, oh, my flannel's a little wet, and then just took it off. I don't even have a rain jacket or anything.
see, yeah, I do. You know, but it was funny because the other guys were in another car, and I said, "Man, did you notice that these people they act like they don't give a shit, you know, this and that?" And they're like, "No shit, yeah." And that guy he just walking. The guy was in khakis. He was like this, just walking, and I was like, "Man."
Yeah, usually people just enjoying their day while it's raining.
Yeah, and earphones, wires hanging out. I'm like,
No one cares.
no one cares.
We're built for it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, let me know if you end up with one of those headsets. If you don't, when you come back through, maybe I can track one down for you.
Yeah, no big deal. Oh, if not, I'll just order one from Chris King.
Okay. Oh, here, don't forget that magazine.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah,
I'll give you a sticker, but I gave up the last one the other day, so I got to order some more next week.
I got this.
So, hey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you're through, holler at me.
All right, cool.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
I'm back. All right. Woo. All right. Where are we at? I'm gonna start at Ben's 99-cent tip. Like that. Okay, where are we at? Michael. Okay, so there's Michael with the handlebars. I need some pizza. You got snow last night, yeah. That guy was just talking about how he's up here in the Pacific Northwest doing work, and he's from Houston. He was just like, y'all just really just walk around with no umbrellas, and you don't give a shit. And I'm like, yep. Hey, Jeff, I see you, buddy. Hey, I'm going to hit you up later. I have a question for you, so I'm gonna bug you about something. Yeah, that dude's from Houston, so I don't know. Maybe you guys have bumped into each other at a show or something. I think it was Keith Martinez. Let me look at my phone. Yeah, that was Keith Martinez. Do you know that? That's funny if you you should text him right now and say you saw him on the live feed. You guys are already at 70, Dane? Yeah, we're going to be back at 70 probably on Wednesday. I think it's like just low 60s today. Hold on. What did I do, Dane? I filmed a clip of you at Metro. I was mad at you? You know, he could have shot the clip better. I don't remember the clip. I mean, I vaguely remember filming you, but those Metros were just so crazy when we film them. $72 last week. And then that's kind of where we've been, Scott. All right. I'm throwing away this OG packaging. Stickers. Put these in the sticker box. Oh, here, let me get to those questions everybody sent through on YouTube so I can answer those. And I'll keep cleaning. Thanks for everybody hanging out. If there's some people in here that are new, say hi. We're just hanging out, talking bikes. I'm cleaning. I'm obviously just chatting it up with customers I guess about rain. So let me see what questions we got here. And that's going to take a second to open because it looks like it doesn't want to. NARPs. There it is. Okay, community, view all. Mhm. It was the over ice pick of the Toronto. I mean, I vaguely remember that. I don't think I would get mad at you. I'm not like a person that gets mad at people for filming. I mean, I do remember those were stressful contests to film. So, oh, my phone is just being annoying today. The Skywalker scooter bike from the 80s. I mean, I have a scooter bike here. I don't remember it being Skywalker. I think a few brands made them. They had like the bike wheel in the back and the scooter bike. I'm thinking of the skate bike, but I do know what the scooter bike is you're talking about. What? You broke your shoulder? Did you break your shoulder out of the trails? Man, I hope I wasn't mean to you, Dane. I feel bad now. I mean, that doesn't feel like I'd be mean. I definitely wasn't trying to be. Well, I was probably just like trying to get you hyped up, like, dude, I know you got this. That's probably what I was doing. I definitely was not mad at you. I never get mad at anybody for not getting a clip. That is not a vibe. Okay, questions. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, this is a crazy long name. His isn't a question. Okay, so Acid L, he's usually in here. I don't know if he's in here right now because it might be too early. But if he's listening in the future, he's asking if he can swap out the same model rims of an old RL20 or RL Edge wheel and reuse the spokes. You can't. Unless you do the math and the spokes work. But if it's an RL Edge wheel that's from the late 80s, I would suggest getting new spokes because those nipples and the spokes are going to be so stretched out. I don't know. I mean, you're probably going to have to take that hub to somebody and get them to measure it. And then you're going to have to know the ERD on the rim to do the math to figure out the length of spoke you need. But if there's a decent BMX shop around you or even a road shop, they should be able to figure it out pretty easy. So Cars for Driving says he won't make it because it's too early. But he did ask, because I was talking about trying to get a new frame built for me after I'm done with this Haro because I cracked the gusset. So anybody out there that's been asking about the Snakebite meth bars, I did make a forward movement on that today, and hopefully I'll be talking about some stuff here soon. So hopefully I'll have some of those bars summertime-ish, fingers crossed, and there might be something. I'm testing the waters in my brain about a frame. I think, and then Pat Splat asked who had the Flying W build. I think it was Chad Harrington. And then somebody just told me the picture of my Wilkerson airline, the sprocket was sexy. Yeah, it's nice sprocket. So, there's Keith right there. Keith, if you're watching, do you know Tyler? His name in here is hold on. I'm just laughing about the whole thing. If you scroll up, Rad Dad BMX was asking about you. So I think you two know each other, and he was watching you in the shop. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Jeff. That sucks that you hurt your shoulder. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's always better when you'd walk up and talk to me. I remember the first time I filmed for props, like at a contest, they just sent me to, I think the second Roots contest in Orlando. And y'all out?
Yeah,
All right, have fun. And I just remember being at the contest. I didn't know any of these pro dudes because so many people were from the East Coast and me being from the Northwest, I didn't know anybody. And like I had to walk up dudes and be like, hey, I'm filming for props. And they're like, but you're not Chris Rye, or you're not Marco, or Stu. So it was like, yeah, you just had to kind of just be there and be like, dude, I'm filming. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of just take charge of thing. That's funny, Keith. That's funny. You guys know each other. That's awesome. So we'll see about the chrome ones, Trent. Oh, before I get them done, I mean, we'll do a pre-order for them. I'd love to do chrome again, but I mean, the bars, last time I sold the bars, I think we just did, we may have done chrome last batch, but I remember the bars were like 70, I think, for black. And then chrome were like 95, and that was quite a while ago. I mean, I need to see what the prices are going to be. These aren't a cheap bar to make, No problem, Dave. I mean, I got a lot of stories, but yeah, that was funny because I showed up the contest, and that's it was kind of right there where props was getting big enough to where they could send somebody like me out, and so they sent me out, and no one knew who I was. Like, I think the only person at the contest that I knew, well, I knew Matt Puro because Matt was riding for Mosh, and we were from the same town. But Matt was staying; he had his own hotel room and stuff because he was pro on Mosh. But I knew Darren Bearcloth, so I stayed with the Diamondback guys, and those were the only two people I knew at the whole contest. So I believe there probably was somebody else I knew, but I don't remember. No, that's probably all people I knew. All right, you guys keep that excitement about those bars. So when I do put them up for pre-order, hopefully we can make the numbers so I can get close to feeling comfortable about doing a run. And then, then I'll think about a frame too. I don't know. It's just like, I think a lot of dudes that ride, as they get older, you get so picky about your bikes. Not that there aren't good bikes out there, but just like, I'm so particular. And I just like making things and doing things. Not that I'm going to hand make the bike, but like, I don't know. It's fun to create things and do different things. And I do feel like, because BMX is kind of down right now with like sales and everything, it's like, it's crashing. I mean, there's so many people that ride, but these are the best times. Like, if you look back into BMX, these are the best times to start things or do fun projects, because the people that are around are really into it and usually are very supportive of it. You hope they are. Are those strip bars? Interesting. Okay. I sent Nick one of those bars that I was like, what are these? And they looked very similar to slams, but they weren't. And I kind of was thinking strip bars, but for some reason I remember the box being a little more squarey, but yeah, cool. Oh, did they? That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to a simple session. I think I want to go. The contest seems fun. I think just riding around Estonia seems fun. Just dinking around on your bike, looking at really old buildings. I'm not going to take your money now, Tyler. I got to wait and figure a few things out. But yeah, I'm hoping if I can get things figured out, if the bar thing does happen, which I'm hoping it does happen, which I don't know why it wouldn't, it'll probably go fairly, at least getting the pre-orders up will go fairly fast. So fingers crossed on it. We'll know more here in the future, here soon. As for now, I'm just cleaning and posting stuff up at BMX Museum. I posted a bunch of mid-school bars, so if people need like first-gen animal bars, there's 2 sets up there. I posted a pair of Kink Low Life bars. Schwinn Hydromatic 4-piece bars, some Primo Mose bars. I guess I have a pair of standard bars that I might post up. So, yeah. Hey, Acidel, I just answered your question a second ago. I don't know if you heard it. So, if you didn't, just rewind back like 5 minutes and you'll have your answer about that RL Edge wheel. Nick, I just put it in the stand because I'm going to start trying to finish it. So those tires are coming off and going into your box. The bars that the last set I did, we did 8.9 and 9.2. Now there's people that hit me up with those bars that want like 9.5, 9.7. And I'm, well, not 9.7, but you know, oh, make them 10-inch. Here's why I keep the bars just right around 9-inch. Because I'm making them for a certain look. And I'm pretty particular about that. And once that bar gets too big, it doesn't look like it's supposed to. So, I mean, I'll probably throw around some ideas, probably with everybody about sizing. But I think if I did it, you know, even a 9.5, it would look goofy. So, just a heads up on that. Now, that's not 100%, but, you know, the box gets so big, it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like. And they're supposed to look like a modern adaptation of a bully bar, which the bully bar still even has a different box than mine. You know, it's kind of mixed between a bully bar, a Patriot, a Redline forklifter, all those just smushed together. But the best thing is it has a knurled crossbar. And if you're sitting in a session, you can rub your calluses on that knurled crossbar or your hangnails and get yourself all proper. No, I don't have any Odyssey. I just talked about those cranks the other day. I think those cranks were great. But they don't come up too often. And I don't think it's because they broke. I mean, I've seen a few break, but they sorry, I'm looking for something over here. You know, they held up pretty well, but I never see them. I did just get some Selinsky pedals. What up, Matt Eden? How are you, bud? How much for the Schwinn bars? I can't pull it up right now because I'm scared I'll mess up the live feed. I want to say they were like 40 or 50 bars, 50 bucks. If you just go to BMX Museum and type in Shad 4130, it'll pull up my for sales. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Trent. My Condor ones are retwisted, and I know how to change out the 3-piece. The Condor, hold on. You want, oh. For some reason, when you said Excalibur, I was thinking the old Odyssey 3-piece. I may have Excalibur cranks. I'll have to, if you guys don't mind, I'll just run upstairs and look really quick. Let me stick this frame barrel adjuster in the right drawer. If I can find it. There it is. Let me run upstairs. I'll look at my one-piece crank box and see if I have. I mean, I'm looking at a couple Excalibur cranks on some of my bikes, but let me go check. Fuck, dude, I am so stinky. So, Nick, I don't. I just have some Takagi cranks and some GT ones, like the early 90s GT ones. They're kind of ugly. Okay, I'm back. Dude, I don't know. Let me know if you're seeing me right now. I don't know what happened there. I just hooked up my phone. Like literally my screen just was like, said snap. And then it was like, I'm off. I don't know what happened. The live feeds obviously do not like me lately. If this feels like it's lagging, let me know and I'll switch back to the shop Wi-Fi. But yeah, the Dean Dickinson bars were some Taiwan samples that him and my buddy Matt rode. Matt has them on his bike check with his caveman frame. So those are Taiwan ones. They're a little different. They're probably going to be getting made in the US, I think. You didn't miss the BB height because I don't know it. Yeah, I just try to find if somebody has it listed. I've rode one and it doesn't feel high. I like a lower bottom bracket. I don't know if you do, Dane, but it didn't feel super high. Yeah, I'm sorry about thing. It just like my screen just was gone. It just disappeared. So that was strange. Got to charge my Jeep battery. Try to get my wheelies running again. I think I have to get a new fuel pump, which I'm not psyched about. But those forfeit bars are nice. Yeah, those I just gotten like a little trade, and it looks like dude rode them for like a week or two. They're like literally brand new. So I'm a nerd with BB heights too. That's why I never rode like the late 90s, early 2000s S&Ms, or I've never had a T1 because I feel like the BBs are too high. I know dudes that are into it. I just like a lower BB. Trent, thank you. You should have my number, so hit me up and we'll get that dialed in. So I'll put this stuff back. Yeah, I got a pile of other stuff I got to list on the museum. I've got some older profile cranks. What do we got? Slinsky pedals. Oh, no, I already posted those, and I posted some Odyssey Evolver brakes. So, oh, you know what's funny? Let me show you guys this thing. Can anybody? I don't know if you guys watched the Haro Sport video, but it's done. I do need to put a new freewheel on it. I rode it around, and the freewheel's about to blow out. So yeah. But does anybody know what this is? Because I used it. I was kind of psyched on it. Let me hear some guesses if anybody knows what that is. Anybody out there need some like kink fat nuts? Probably gonna be listing these on the museum because they're just banging around, kind of annoying me. I think these are kink ones. I don't think they're king. So oh, you want to see the cranks? I mean, they're not pretty. The only thing is, Tyler, is they do need hardware, but just your straightforward black profiles. This is a GDH spindle, so, or maybe it's not. I guess it's not all the way hollow. I don't know. There they are. I was going to list them. I don't have anything. Here's what's going to happen is I'm going to list these, and 3 weeks from now, something is going to come in the shop, and I'm going to be like, I needed those profiles. But that's just what it is. They are stamped. Yeah, they are stamped. I need a link to that. Oh, you knew what it was. Yeah, I was using this for the videos. Neck phone holder. I bought this at the dollar store for $1. And I was actually like, this is actually worth the $1 I spent on it. It was kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Remember the other week when I opened up some stuff from Sean Emery? Well, he sent me another little thing through. And I'm going to open it. I haven't opened it. He sent me more stickers. So I was super excited about that Lord, the big Lord sticker. And I was like, man, I really want to cut that up and put a couple of those on my ramp. And he just sent me like 5 sheets of these. And I'm so hyped. Super hyped. And some other ones, another Spike Jones, the BMXer. Psyched on these Chase. Got another Ford one. I'm a sticker whore, dude. I am. We got some. Shout out to all my Canadian homies. Got some Chase BMX stickers. So I'm psyched on those. Got the Spike Jones, the BMXer one again. So shout out to Sean Emery. He's the homie. What up, Adam? How are you, man? All right, I'm still cleaning. I got what else have we got here? I've got all these. So my buddy, I think some of you might know him, Josh Cornell. Everybody calls him Boyd. He's originally from Cincinnati. He used to ride for Huffy. This is like 90s. Anyway, he's a machine guy. He made a bunch of seat post clamps. I got pieces here. I got hardware. Oh shit! That guy scared me. You scared me. I'm on the live feed. You know what?
I know. You're on live, dude.
What are you doing?
Trying to see if Ghost of fucking 8 Dance Studio is fucking trying to pop up again, dude.
Who?
That guy, the person who
Oh.
was tricking us the other day, dude.
God dang, Chris scared the shit out of me. Dude.
I already saw
You know, he
it.
sent more.
Oh, really? Oh,
Because I said I wanted some of these Lord stickers.
oh, yeah.
He sent me one. I was like, damn, I wish I had more. I want to put some on my ramp. And then he sent me these. Get your grubs out of there.
Oh, you got 2 of these. I need 2 of these.
Get out of there.
Where's John?
John just left for Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that stuff can't be on camera yet. There's something off screen that I can't show you guys yet.
I'm about to show everybody.
Look,
right
look.
now. You're going to have to pay me not to show them.
Dig deep. See what's down there.
I see this. That's gross.
There's fun stuff in there.
What, this is what you're looking at?
Well, that is going to make that other thing a lot better.
Yeah, it will help.
The circle thing.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
I mean,
That's fun.
man. When did you become such a mid-school nerd?
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna put this C clamp together. I'm gonna put this Boyd C clamp together. I gotta go get more hardware for
Who
these.
bought these beef sticks?
Those are my beef sticks. Jalapeno.
Jeff Fast tires on backwards.
No, they're both.
No, it's on backwards though.
That's the way I always put them on.
No, the things are supposed to go the other way. See it? Like if you were to look at it.
No, when I look at it, that's the way I see it because it makes it tighter to grip.
No, but the tread's going this way.
Well, then we'll switch it.
The tread should go this way, like every other. You don't.
I mean,
it's not a
I was
one.
gonna put the brakes on this.
It's not a one.
I mean, it's this wheel.
Yeah, it needs to be all the way loosened.
Anyway, here's that C clamp. I don't know. I might put these up on the museum. Just a chill little C clamp he made. It's got a nice little recessed lip up here. Well, you can see it. Yeah.
Make it more stability.
So that's that. Patrick, are you guys going to dig right now?
Who?
I was talking. Patrick's on the live feed.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, Chris always cop knocks. Are you going out to dig?
I already went.
Oh, Snotty already was out there digging. Where are you at, Patrick? Yeah, I think they are. I think that's kind of where the inspiration came from. So, just a chill little seat clamp. So, all right, I'm gonna set these over there. What are those? Utility my bolts?
These don't even fit anymore. Did you have a set of these that were broken or like all fucked up? What'd you do with them?
I don't think I ever did.
From Seattle BMX, there's like 2 left or something like that.
That doesn't look familiar. Maybe Matt got them. Are these yours?
Yeah, I don't know.
Were they Jay's?
No, they were Stevens.
He doesn't have the hardware?
I don't know. We're gonna have to ask him.
Oy, oy, oy. Put these stickers back. Get to work, Patrick. Get to work digging. Oh no, I'm putting the stickers in upside down and they're spilling everywhere. Fuck. All right. Whew. All right, guys, I'm probably going to be on. We'll probably do like 10 more minutes or so and go from there. I got some. So that Hoppin' EP I'm going to be finishing this week. It's got mow bars. They're cut down pretty skinny. And you guys hear me bitching about brake levers all the time. But that thing's pretty damn brand new. So I'm sure everybody's seen these levers before. They're just generics. But I'm going to be putting these on it. These are actually what was on it when I got it, except they were broken. Like the bolts were gone and the springs were popping out. So, but it's a nice thin base. Should be fine for that bike. So psyched on that. How's the jumps looking?
I like jumps. They're fucking great, dude.
So many rocks.
So many rocks.
So many rocks. I'm gonna do a little work to that EP. We'll keep chatting for a little.
Just put it on this side so everybody can see you do the work.
Because this bike is so fucking heavy, dude. It is so heavy. Make a little pile of pieces.
What?
I'm just talking. I'm talking to all the people in the universe. I'm talking here. Yeah, my buddy Sean, he had the video up doing that Condor build that he was kind of starting. He found the EPs at a show in Texas, not the EPs, the Bermudas. So I'm excited to get that. Nick Bevan and I got a trade going, so he's getting. I'm sad, but it's worth the trade. He's getting my Mongoose tires that are on this. The Texas BMX Roundup. You guys have so many damn shows in Texas. I can't keep up with it, but yeah. Are you still looking for bolts up there, Chris?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take this one out. I'll switch it. All right. Oh, this bike's so heavy. Oh, my fucking goodness. All right, so I'm going to take off. I got some ombres up front, but I'm going to take them off because, and Adam, you might know, when when this EP came out, most people were still running. I mean, I know Ombres weren't out yet, but most people were still running posted 990s. So I've got some upstairs. I'm going to get 2 sets of posted 990s for this. Let me know what your thoughts are, because you're more of a flatland guy than me. I'm just a perpetrator.
Posted 990s, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, no, I tried ordering Ombres the other day and no one had any. But I'm about to have a pair of silver Ombres right here. What year did Ombres come out? Was it 2003, 4?
Check the date stamp, bro.
No, but when they first dropped.
Maybe 2002. I feel like they were always around, but
These ones must be early because most of them have the green.
well, that's a Fiesta kid, right?
Oh, that is the Fiesta. You're right. So Ombre is just not posted. Fiesta is the lower spring, right? That's true.
The green spring.
The Green Springs Fiesta. Ombre is just the non-posted one.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the posted ones are actually 8990s.
And I think those are FS 990s.
Which ones are FS?
Or
These are Ombres.
FS 996, I think is what the like actual
Yeah,
number is.
because some people be like, oh, 990s. I'm like, there's only really, those are actually the only 990.
Yeah, 8990.
That's how you know we're dorks, is when we really break down U-brakes like that. There should be enough posted brake stuff upstairs to get.
Probably.
So every time I get in the brake box, all it is posted 990s. Ombres have this one has the black sticker. Fiestas have the green. So the Fiestas were the lower spring after the Ombres. And the Ombres, I believe, were just not posted brake shoe 990s. So where are we at? Josh White, yeah, Josh White lives down in the Medford Ashland area. So yeah. I mean, Josh rides once in a while. How old's Josh? He's like 59. I mean, I saw pictures of him riding last year. He rides a 29 GT Performer and just like roast quarters on it. I don't understand. This seems crazy. Oh, here's one. Oh, see. Yeah, I think that's how it went. There's the 8990, and then there's the what was the other 990, Chris?
What do you mean?
The FS 990 or
That's the front.
the FS 990 is the front. The 8990 is just the
This
regular.
is a 996. Yeah, I told you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all different breakdowns of them, but the
Just
Fiestas,
go on the Diacomp website. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
the Fiestas, I believe, are the first ones that weren't posted.
No, these ones. These are the first ones.
That's what I just said. Oh,
These are
Ombres.
Hombres are all the
Yeah, the Ombres are the first ones that weren't a posted brake shoe. There's debate. Yeah.
Because they did have like shittier ones than this, but these had the same profile as a regular 990.
Yeah, 8990.
Yeah. And then they put the Hombre name on it, and then the Fiesta was the green top, and I think the springs might have been slightly different, and then the green pads.
Oh, I got 2 PayPal.
Who's doing a bar spin?
Oh, Tyler, did you just buy? Let me look what you guys bought. 2 people bought something on the museum.
Tyler, the creator.
No. Oh, bought the fit bars. Okay. And this one doesn't have a name, but they bought unknown 80s BMX race bar. So I put up I put up 2 unknown 80s BMX race bars. And you know, like when you list something and you're like, I'm giving someone a good deal on this because I know this is actually something, but I can't figure it out. But then there's a dude that knows, and he's like, that's what happened. But that's cool. that's the game. I've done that before too. So hopefully that dude's psyched on whatever bars he's getting. Hopefully he just tells me what he got so I'll know in the future.
Why don't you just tell me what you want to see?
Like it's these, it was these 2 bars, and I feel like both of these bars, Chris, are something. There's these ones. Welds are nice. Knurling's nice. No seam. They seem like they could be something. 28 wide.
I think you're reaching.
You're reaching. I found out these are SBS bars.
Yeah.
SBS standard bars.
Which one?
These chrome ones. They're strips.
Oh, yeah. Where you get those?
I've had those forever.
Really?
Yeah. I just went through all the bars that, so I kept here, I'll show you guys the bars that I kept out of all the bars that we had here at the shop. I mean, they're cool. I mean, they're definitely, I think they're 26 wide. So these are the ones I'm keeping. Ow, fuck.
You're not keeping those?
I might keep those now. I didn't list them. I probably will keep those.
Yeah, hold on to those.
So,
Sterling will probably buy those from you.
yeah. Oh. I mean, I think you should keep those on. So here's one of the bars I'm keeping. Hombre's listed no one. That sounds about right. I have these super clapped out, rusted Haro knee savers, and they're so rusted that they're caving in here and here. But I kind of use these as a placeholder on bikes, so I don't want to get rid of them. Like if I'm building up a dead school or an old school bike that just needs bars to be pushed around, I just put these on it so it gives the vibe. But I definitely would never ride these. It gives the vibe. Like your Michael Jackson shirt.
Yeah,
I think you can give a lot of vibes.
Don't.
And then I've got these GT. Well, there's something in there. I got the GT 4-piece bars. Somebody welded these. I think were cut, and somebody welded them. I actually kind of hate these bars. They feel like shit. I know a lot of people like them, or the animal version. So I'm not going to get rid of these. These are getting harder to come by, and these can be a placeholder, or this is the era of bikes I like, so I'll keep these. And Nick, those would look good on that raw Condor frame, and I'll probably leave. Now it's up. So yeah, I'm getting a Condor from Nick, and I'll probably leave that bike that color until it's all the way done. But that's one that I think I can't resist not painting just because of how iconic the graphics are. But yeah. Big D, hey, how are you, man? I remember you. How are you been? I agree. As a smaller dude, these would have been great. I have a 91 GT Aggressor. That is the worst riding bike. The bottom bracket is so damn high. These bars are so damn little. I feel like a dude, like a turtle going into a shell trying to ride that bike around. And then, hold on. Then I got these guys. I took these off of my Hooligan because they were going to be on the Hooligan, and then I found Mongoose Hooligan bars. So these are my favorite bars from the era. These are just Peregrine Qs. They still got the sticker. I don't know which is first gen and which is second gen. These have the tip down here, but some of them have the rounded, more cupped bottom, and some have a little more back sweep. I mean, I think there's almost as many iterations of these as there are the Haro knee savers, but this is my favorite bar from the era. So those are, well, I guess I'm going to keep those standard strip bars now too. So those are my bars that I'm not selling. So he's got a little bit of rust on it. Let's see if I can spray it off. Kind of crusty. I don't want to do too much work. Flat ends were first gen. All right. Dude, I've been wanting a like early Condor, like an SE made one, dude, for so long. I really wanted one as a kid, but I had a Wilkerson and it was fine. I remember, this is kind of a funny story. In 94, I remember coming to Portland. I'd moved to Eugene, but I came up here to ride with my buddy Jeremy Davis. And we linked up with my buddy Tommy Graven. And we'd all just built up new kits. So I actually got a second Wilkerson in 94. So I had a red Wilkerson. It was pimped out. Jeremy had just built up a black Condor. And then my buddy Tommy had just got a heavy as fuck. And there used to be this dirt half pipe that everybody'd ride out by the airport. And I remember us, you know, we were still kids. We thought we were the shit cruising out to that dirt half pipe with our bikes. We thought we were pretty cool. What are you grabbing? You taking it?
Nope.
What are you grinding?
I'm not grinding anything. Don't worry about it. Just do your live stream.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not making any noise yet.
Yet?
Yeah.
What are you heating up? Oh, if you got the heat gun out, I'm taking the Dan's comp stickers off that thing. All right, let me hear it from you guys.
Why is the floor feel like this? What'd you spray on?
I just sprayed WD just right now. Oh my god.
I'm gonna slip and fall, dude. Can't just slip and fall.
That's what that's what we want the stream feel like. I think those are 1.5 A bars. Was that just a typo, Nick? I'm confused. Brazil's back. Dude, I love it when the Brazil dudes get in here. What's up, Costa? Hey, what's up, Paul? Nice seeing you, man. How you doing? Yeah, dirt bowls. This was just like a dirt half pipe. Like you just drop in one side and you could like pop out jump, or you could air it. Jeremy's buddy, this dude Josh, that was from Reno. He rode a Condor also, and he was like a vert dude. And whoa, another PayPal. He could air it like about 4 feet. So it was fun. What else did I sell? I sold the other unknown bars. I feel like both those unknown BMX race bars I posted up, there was 2 of them. One was like more back sweep, like early 80s, and these other ones, I feel like they were both something. So Brazil freestyle's dope, dude. You guys have been holding it down forever, dude. I have a lot of Brazil footage from Bruce Crispin, like raw footage that I need to put up. He spent a whole summer there with an old school vert dude. I'm drawing a blank of his name, but I have a bunch of raw footage I need to put up from Brazil. So what are you looking for?
My fucking crank bolt's stuck in one side.
Serious?
Well, it's like won't come out because I hit it so much.
Any advice on a way to remove? Do you not want to keep the decals? Because if you don't want to keep the decals, I'll just show you here in a second how. Because I'm gonna take these Dan's comp stickers off this EP, and I'll just show you here in a sec once Chris is. Oh.
Don't hit your fucking crank arm with a
hammer. Hey, look what I got from Gail this morning. 2 things.
I don't want to see it.
You want to see it. First off. Secondly, he said, you know, I want to build up ODB's old Mach 1. He goes, here's your first piece. ODB used to, I had to get the cap for it.
And a wedge.
Yeah, but Eric used to ride this stem on a Mach 1 with knee sabers.
Oh, that's out of there. That's good. That's nice.
Oh, you stripped the Speed Series? Send me some photos. You done with that? I'm gonna show this dude how to take the decals off. Ooh, will that reach over here?
Sure.
All right.
Put it in the seat post.
Yeah, that's what here. Oh, if I can fucking line ready. So won't we?
Touching this.
Yeah, dude, I was waiting for you to touch me with that and burn me. That should be okay. All right, Acid L, you get yourself a heat gun.
Low heat.
Low heat. Get it from like Harbor Freight. They're like $15. Keep it away from the other decals. And you just heat it up and peel it off. Yeah. But I'm not going to get close to this down here. I'm actually going to put my hand there.
Sure, it's tin foil. Put tin foil on your other stickers.
REA, somebody was telling me I should keep these stickers on it, and I just can't deal with them anymore.
The dance com ones?
Yeah.
No, they're gross.
They're like, they're error correct. And I'm like, they're squeeb correct.
Yeah, nope.
But you just get the stickers hot and they just peel off. But we got to be a little careful with this one just because I don't want to lose these HB stickers. Second go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me show this. The worst one's a Gatorade one. So here's one Dan's comp sticker down. We need to heat the Gatorade more.
Actually, the matte finish is actually helping it. A slight matte finish.
Yeah, see, I was worried about this. It's not that bad. Oh, that's so much better.
If anything, it's more faded under there.
It's kind of true. Here's the Gatorade Dan's comp sticker. I couldn't handle it no more.
Nigel.
Nigel, our shop used to be sponsored by Gatorade. We'd get like a pallet a month.
RIP, I wish you still had that cooler. Can't believe you should never got rid of that thing.
I did. That was a hard time. We didn't know what was going on. Yeah. So where did those? Oh, here's the. Let's check out the Bermuda tires. I know I want to clean them before I throw them on. So we're throwing these Dave Smith tires on the EP. I'm hyped on that. But I'm going to just wash these sidewalls a little before I put them on.
What did you do with the Dremel tool now?
The Dremel tool's back in John's side.
Oh, God, that's yours.
I don't have a Dremel.
Yeah, I brought it back days ago.
Oh, is that mine?
Yeah.
Did I buy a Dremel at some
We
point?
bought it a long time ago.
Huh.
But it's kind of wonky.
Yeah, I think this will be a fun bike. I mean, I'll do a hang 5 on it. That's probably about all I got. Do you think you could ride a skate park and get down on this, Chris?
No.
This bike's fucking heavy.
Besides the sickness.
Get down with sickness. They're red wall, so kind of match the bike a little. Yeah, let me measure it. You're probably right.
What, an 18-inch top?
You're not even looking. Chris wasn't even looking. He knew. He says it's 18.5.
Yeah, probably.
This is 19.
Okay, yeah.
That's crazy that it's still like smaller than like a Master. But yeah, it says it's 19. Probably the nicest part on this bike, though, and you'll see when we eventually do some more videos on it, is these wheels. Hop and front hub, like pretty much NOS 48 Primo hula hoops. And a Nankai free coaster in the back. I had two Ramp Room Big Daddies. I sold one to Jared Sony because he had one growing up. I kind of regret selling them because, I mean, they're a dope flatland bike, but I always liked it when dudes like Mira or Thorn, I mean, probably even Kevin, because Kevin could ride everything. When dudes should just ride everything on them, they were such a cool looking, just like straightforward freestyle bike. What are you laughing about, Jeff? What are you laughing about? I guess I'll put these levers on that bike.
There you go. Sorry for the up close, people.
Where'd those levers go?
No, just some. Are they over there?
They're here somewhere. Oh, here they are. I'll loosen these up. Oh, damn. Bars are smashed. There we go. Dude, I got horrible BO today, dude.
That's nice.
I mean, sorry, guys.
Good thing you don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, good thing you don't. Smell like jalapeno beef sticks and BO today. So the grips that I have on this thing, we got some the Naked Lady Chad DeGroot grips. I thought these were kind of fun. It's got to be that monster. Probably me waking up at like 7 this morning and just running out to my buddy's place to trade some parts with him. So maybe.
Good. Yeah, there.
Dad, I was just waiting for you to get your stuff done.
Yeah, I know. You really were dead.
Man, these. I have to move these levers.
That thing's gonna kick on any second.
I didn't even know that. I know the pit. I should have went with a pib today. Chris,
What?
did you know 97 X Games? Chad DeGroot wrote a Hoffman EP because he was briefly sponsored by HB.
Really?
Is there footage of that, Adam? So was that in between Standard and Schwinn? Because I thought he was on Schwinn in the end of 96. Yeah, do you have footage of that? That's interesting. I'd love to just see a photo of that. I remember riding Burnside with Chad when he had like his master. Shit. We got levers. We got the levers on. Huh. Okay. So he was riding the HB. He's riding the Hoffman, but it had, he got a photo and riding a Hoffman, but it had Haro stickers on it because it just happened. I'm gonna have to, if you know what issue, let me know, Adam, because I got probably most of the rides. But I'd be just psyched to see that photo. Got the levers on. Did you grease that thing?
It was already greased.
And it sounded like that?
What? Oh no, it was because the thing was mushroomed over.
Oh.
So I was fucking pulling through the metal. I heated it up to make it easier.
All right.
That's why I just had to grind down.
Thanks, Adam. I'd be psyched to see that. Yeah, this has got the Primo Mose bars. But it has the Mo bars decal before they got the cease and desist. But I'll take a Powerlight bar or a Castillo bar over a Mose bar. I feel like Mose bars for
I
like.
take a fucking love handle over a Mose bar.
I take a love handle over a Mose bar too.
Any version of a love handle.
Who out there like the Mose bar? I take a Castillo, Powerlight, then Mose. If we're talking about that style of bar, would you ride a Fishbone bar over a Mose bar?
No. No.
No. That's where you draw the line. Oh, this looks so much better without that. Those fucking Dan's comp stickers stuck on there, Roman Tenza style.
Dan's Kizzle.
It's just getting a little frisky at that frame. Oh,
Zesty, dude.
zesty. What do you think? Brakes on top or bottom or underneath? Yeah, you can do underneath.
You can't do them up here. You have to do them under.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I need to get different bolts too. These fit, but I need to get flathead ones.
I don't know what they have in there.
You think on top?
Get two. Right, get another one of these.
Oh, stop.
And run
Stop.
down here.
No.
Big Sean would do that. What's that mean?
Nick Bevan says anything Fishbone needs to cease and desist. Dude.
I don't
It's
know.
rough.
The Ninja frame was kind of cool looking. You can't lie. The frame, it was kind of cool.
What's it
looking.
look like?
It was like a dirt jumping frame. It was kind of cool looking, but it was like you knew it was a Fishbone, so you're like on the fence about it. But like,
I'm gonna look.
I don't even know if you can find one. It almost looks like a TNT, like fucking King of Dirt, but not. It kind of looks cool, but then again, you're in a Fishbone.
All right, there's plenty of pictures. Is it really cool? I mean, it's probably the best of their.
I mean, it looks like a fucking bit. It looks like a king almost. It looks like
Well, maybe the back end, but the front.
I mean, the front almost does too.
Oh, John Batrill. What's up, John? I'm just in the shop with Chris doing a live feed, chilling. Hell yeah.
It's not open yet.
It's not
Don't
open yet.
jump the fence. You'll get a ticket.
Have people been getting tickets?
Yeah, I mean, the neighborhood is like,
Yeah, the whole area. It's supposed to open soon.
yeah, May, I think.
But yeah, Chris.
It's only a bowl. Like, huh?
What'd you say? No, it's got to be opening soon. I think the whole park looks like it's pretty much done. Yeah, you can go peep it, but I mean, dude, the bowl looks so good.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's the only thing. I mean,
the street course is just nib. Like, there's a big, because the street course kind of is the whole walkway in and then ends at the skate park. There is a big bank on it that kind of looks like.
That's further down, like the
Yeah.
actual.
I mean, if you're in that area, go look at it. You know. But yeah, we almost rode it one night, but we just didn't have enough light, like me and Eric did. So. Well, the neighbors have been like pretty, like on it. So. But yeah, go see. I don't think anybody's put rubber in the tire in the bowl yet. Yeah, I haven't been there ever yet. I'm sure I will one day. Probably. Yeah, I'll probably hit that in Oregon City or something in a day. You know. So, yeah, I'll hit you up next week when it gets a little nicer. We'll get another sesh.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know.
Okay. Bye. The Moe's bars were, they were too. Oh, I can't say they were too small for me because I rode Castillos. I remember when the Castillo bar first came out, and I had slam bars, and I went to we had the shop in Eugene called RNC Racing, and that was where bomber number plates and pads were made. And it was a BMX shop, but it was very little. It was more just a place to make the pads. But they'd just gotten Castillo bars in, and I remember just staring at them because I sweated Castillo so hard. And they were $28. What year did those come out? 95?
I feel like later than that.
No, it was
It
95.
was later than that.
No, it was
Yeah,
95.
it was because I wasn't. Mustache or Moe's bars came. Oh, Castillo bars.
Yeah, Castillo bars.
Oh, yeah, maybe 90.
No,
because 95 was BMX Inferno and they weren't out yet.
Yeah, he's rocking them in it.
No, he's riding power light bars in that.
Anyway, they were $28 in the mid 90s. And I remember just beating my head up against the wall, like, how am I going to come up with $28 to get these bars? So, you ever see the forks they did? And it was like a socket in the end of a fork, but it was I've vaguely seen those.
What's that?
The fishbone forks.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I've had we've had at least 4 pairs of those levers come through the shop
one.
with the skulls on them.
One.
I'm honestly amazed that more people don't want the skull fishbone levers just because they're just so ridiculous. Like the old rockers that come in and like, I need an old red, like a Redline Cruiser guy, and he just wants the skull brake lever.
I can't believe Really Boys don't want those.
Yeah, I feel like Bike Life guys would want the skull brake lever too.
Really Boys don't want that life.
Tyler, who's in I wasn't talking about like cruisers like you. I'm talking about like the old rocker dudes with the Chicago bars that'll tell you how sick their 2001 John Purse Redline Cruiser was.
The Jackal signature.
The Jackal. I feel like those are the dudes that want those levers. Well, you got that hop out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a wheel master.
All right. Probably do about 10 more minutes. Probably jump off so I can actually do a couple things before the shop closes today. I'm psyched I sold a few things in the museum, though. Sounds like somebody's outside trying to figure out how to come in. Wow. Wow, that was abrasive.
That was aggressive, dude.
I was trying to race it. Hey, you said, I mean, it does a sick kick. It just says not. Hey, what's going on? Good.
I get you for like BMX bike.
You were talking about cruisers and stuff.
Right. I looked at the Haro.
Bike.
Might be a little small for me.
I have this one. We haven't really done a big bike work since Christmas. We've been kind of the first 2 months of the year. It's like, we should go on that. So we're just starting to get into it. What we did, we have this 22-inch that we just got in. It's got some aftermarket parts. So this is a little bit bigger, but it's not, you know, Cruiser's 24 inch wheel, it's a 22.
Do they not make these new anymore?
This is new.
It is?
This is a brand new.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah, no, they make, yeah, they totally do.
Because fucking, man, my cousin, he's like, man, like, they call this shit vintage now. Like, he's like, oh, you get a mountain bike.
No, you can still get, Sunday makes a 24,
Oh,
and they make 26s. And I'm just saying, this and that are the only two new ones that we've just gotten in. And this bike's probably around like 27 pounds.
How much is this?
This one's gonna be 680. So. And
It's not what I'm looking for. I mean, because you see what I mean by.
Yeah.
this
It's not like a mountain bike where it's all this shit going on.
No, it's just simple. And this
Yeah.
this bike will fit you. I mean, we can raise the seat up more. I could write down a few other brands too, if you want to just.
If I'm gonna commute probably 20 miles a day on this, and I weigh 250, do I gotta worry about these fucking.
Not if you just keep everything tight.
Okay.
So if you get a bike from us, we do service on it for you for free.
Okay.
But I mean, no, it's not like an old school bike where you're like, oh, something's gonna go. Just keep your spokes tight, keep everything tight, and it'll be fine. I'm bigger than you, and I ride a 20-inch, and it's fine. You just have to.
Because I'm not jumping on it.
I mean, yeah, but it'll be fine. Your weight's not gonna happen. Things breaking is not due to weight; it's due to stuff being loose and negligence.
Okay.
So, unless you jump, maybe you jump the 30 stair twice or something.
I mean, run it through me. What do I gotta like on a daily check? What am I gonna make sure?
I mean, daily checks, just keep the tires about 65, 70.
The cranks, just make sure the cranks are always
Cranks,
tight. That's like the biggest
Is it
thing.
Allen wrench or-
Yeah, just one side. You're just gonna tighten that side.
Oh, this one's cool.
Yeah, because it's a 2-piece crank.
Well, I like it, man. I'll take it. This is kind of what I was going for. It wasn't like set on a brand,
Yeah.
but that was definitely my price range. And
More geared towards street load. Okay, I'll let you hold that.
cool. This is nice. Do you mind?
Oh yeah, here. Let me just put. Let me just put a spot in here, and then I'll put air before you leave.
Nice.
I'll go through the bike with you. Yeah, I mean, so what I would do too because the weather is getting nice and you're gonna be riding it that much,
Every day, yeah.
bring it in about 2 weeks
Okay.
because we do free service.
So you say free service, so how often can I bring it in? Once a month?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, it's just, if you're staying on it, I'm gonna be looking at it for 5 minutes, being like,
Yeah.
cool. And then there will be a point where I'm like, okay, your spokes have stretched out enough where you're just drop it off overnight. We're gonna go through your wheels and tension your spokes.
Cool. I like that because I don't really fix the shit. So it's nice to know that I can come get it worked on.
What part of town do you live in?
I'm in like 49th Division,
Okay.
the Hawthorne area.
So yeah, here I'll grab your card. We'll get the thing up, and then I'll put some air in it. And
Make sure you have a nice lock.
I do. I got a nice.
Don't,
nice
let, it,
U-lock,
don't
yeah.
let it out of your sight.
Well, I haven't talked to my production manager.
I would try to bring it inside.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try and park it inside the gate.
Oh, and then do you have here? Well, here we can start typing
Either
it.
way.
Yeah, because I have to type in info on the bike.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I want all that shit in case it gets stolen.
Yeah, so I'll print you up a receipt, and then I'll show you where the serial number is. I mean, you can write the serial number out on that receipt and put that somewhere safe.
Cool. Yeah.
So.
You knew exactly what you wanted.
Oh, I gotta tell you, this is all I know as a kid. Yeah, I didn't want to fucking outside. Yeah, this is.
I love that color.
Yeah, me too. Right? It worked out really good.
Yeah, we just literally got that in last Friday.
Yeah. Feel it.
Yeah.
Like 26 was
Yeah.
And is the address on this the billing address for the card?
Yeah. What's
Is
that?
the address on your ID?
No.
Oh, what's the billing address?
It's
For,
4725.
yeah.
Yeah, Southeast Division Street, apartment 106, Portland, Oregon 97206.
What was it? You said what was the apartment?
Apartment 106.
106. Okay. And then zip was 97206.
206.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that color.
I love it. Yeah.
Beautiful, like, military.
The only thing that's shitty is like a couple months of rain.
Well, I mean, what I do in the rain is like, you ride in the rain, it's fine. But then, it's gonna be dry for a while. Just take a rag and get all that street grime off of there.
Okay.
Use some simple green,
Yeah.
straight down, because that stuff, especially around your hubs, will just kind of get into your bearings and stuff after time.
Yeah.
So you just want to really wipe that down.
Okay.
And then what I would do,
Everything's seal bearing on it.
yeah, but you just want to kind of, if it's going to be dry for a while, just get that stuff off your bike. And then what we'll do this fall is you'll bring it in for a tune-up, and I'll have you drop it off, and we'll re-grease all the bolts.
Nice.
So that, because the grease dissipates after a while, and you end up with dry sockets, especially riding it in the weather. So yeah, probably around October, come in, drop it off, and we'll dial it in.
Nice. Yeah, you know the cool part too. I can take this on the glass.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. There's a place in the front too where you can load it.
This is good.
Yeah.
I'm-
Oh, sometimes it like,
Well, at least
it's full. Yeah, cause if it's full, I think there's room 1 or 2, I can't remember.
The if you go up Division 2, that bus is usually long, and that one has spots in the back too.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah,
Floating ones, huh?
The one that
Yeah,
that one has like 3 or 4 spots I think in the back too. So yeah.
Okay, I'm printing up a receipt. There's that. I'll grab the bike, and I'm gonna put a little bit of air in the tires.
Cool.
I would keep them 65, 70.
Okay.
Whichever, whatever feels comfortable.
I like them firm, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can go a little higher too, even
Yeah.
just a smidge. Even.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go lower than 65, especially if you're commuting on it.
Yeah. I'll trust you guys.
A lot of friction will.
Well, here, I'm gonna pull this over here so we can leave that back.
Nice. How do you say the name? It's Sub Rosa?
Sub Rosa, yeah.
Sub Rosa, yeah. I take it from the price. They're a good brand.
Yeah, no, they're a great brand. My buddy Ryan, I grew up in Central Oregon, in Prineville, and he grew up in Bend, and it's his company. He lives in Florida now.
I wanted a GT so bad. And
What-
man, anything on their site is sold out.
Well,
Yeah,
they went out of business.
Oh.
No shit.
Well, they've been out.
Again.
I didn't
They've been out of business like 5 times.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh
Yeah.
man, growing up as a kid, that was like the thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it has been for a lot of people, but it's been bought. And it's never been the original GT since the owner
Yeah.
passed away. Rich Long passed away. What was it, 97, 98?
My cousin has one from that era. Had it completely detailed and redone.
Yeah.
And he just leaves it in his garage. Yeah.
I mean,
Couldn't
yeah.
ride it, but- So like, what brand now is like the it brand? Like, is Haro still good? Or
Haro's okay.
Specialized is still
Specialized doesn't do any BMX stuff.
Oh, they don't.
No.
Man. I mean, honestly, when I was a kid, I guess when they did have them, they weren't all that great, anyways.
No, the Specializes are always kind of crap.
What about Redline?
Nope.
No.
They were out. Yeah.
They're out too?
Yeah. Yeah. What? 2012,
Yeah.
14 maybe.
Are they still popular, like BMX bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, people still want them and everything. Like,
Yeah.
but it's just.
I mean, you got to think with those big brands that have been bought and sold so many times. It's like, what iteration are you looking for? Because
Yeah, because like you said, your buddy right here, I bet the quality that he put into this shit, you're probably not gonna see.
like when I think Redline, if it's if it's after 1991, I personally don't want anything to do with it.
Before or after.
After 1991,
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
nothing. But there's people that are fine. They grew up in a different era to where they'll rock it.
Right.
So, do you want the seat higher?
Please, yeah.
I think those flat posts are pretty long.
Yeah, I can't remember how long.
Yeah, if you could just level the seat out, please.
That's one thing.
I think.
Hey, if it stays like that,
Yeah, let me
stay
see
there.
real fast. Ooh, that's all there is.
That's as flat. There's only 2 adjustments
That's
on
fine.
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
See this, this is a short post on it because they want it to stay lighter.
Okay.
Ride it if you had I'm out of the posts for
I can see myself standing a lot.
Well, if you need a longer one, just
That's about as much.
when you come in for the tune-up, we could probably do a longer post.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Is that about as tall as it's gonna go?
Yeah, I'm taking
I
this.
have another one of these type of tripods that is longer.
Yeah.
I'll just bring it next time and we'll just swap out.
Oh, that's cool, yeah, because I'll be here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah. Don't sweat.
Cool,
it.
yeah.
I'll just bring it and leave it
And we
aside.
can
So
swap
that way,
it.
yeah, and then I'll just take the shorter one because I don't run my seat that high. And
Yeah.
the one I have will be not as long as that seat post right there, but you'll definitely be able to get it up a lot higher.
Yeah.
And then maybe a quick release seat clamp too. You might be into that if you want to drop it and raise it.
Honestly,
on the
that would be
fly.
cool.
Yeah, a dude just came in today. I thought we had one of the S&M ones left, so I'm gonna order a few of the S&M quick
Yeah, I
releases.
want a nice tight one. Because I remember as a kid, like I had one, but like sometimes it was still kind of
Yeah.
I'm sure they got better ones now.
Oh, Chris, will you hand me the 8 really quick? I just want to.
Yeah, see, I got mine, but this is more, a little bit better. How much are these helmets right here?
How much are you usually around like the full face?
Yeah.
Oh, they go from like 120 up to 200, depending.
Like the one you have.
So here, let me
Yeah,
get you
that's a
your.
lot lighter.
So your serial number is stamped in down here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You can just put that on here when you put that on the receipt when you go home.
Ooh. She could probably ride the handlebars up front, right?
Oh yeah.
I'd be good. Man, I got pulled over one time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
I got a bike?
yeah, I had my friend on the handlebars. The other one was standing on the pegs, holding on to the handlebars, facing him. And then my other buddy was on the rear
Yeah.
pegs. And then his little brother sat sideways on the bar right here. 4 miles from my leg.
How are you able to see?
All right, here
I
you go.
could. I barely could.
Just put that serial number on that and
Yeah.
save that.
Do you even call before I come in or anything like that?
I mean, you might like just be like, hey, but usually on these first checkups, it's like, hey, I just want to run right through it and just see how it's holding up.
Yeah.
But if you're riding it,
And the fact you guys do free service, that's amazing.
yeah, if you're riding it, you're like, something's making a weird noise or something's feeling loose, just chill on it and bring it in.
That's literally what I need.
Yeah, because if you, that thing, if you ride on loose things,
That's a good warranty.
and then if you ride on loose things, something, the wheel could slip. So if just something happens, just always just come in or just holler at. All right, cool.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys. I appreciate you guys.
What's your name?
Chat.
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 Yeah,
That's
that's
it,
it.
JD.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, too.
All right, cool guys. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of remind me of my brother Glenn.
Oh, dude.
Did you get that vibe, too?
As soon as I turned around, so I was like,
When my brother will get out of prison, he's just like,
well, when he came to pick me up at the airport when I first moved here with Riley,
oh, he was big,
it was
man.
like, and then to see him, I was like,
Yeah, he definitely had.
ginger in him.
Yeah, he looked like my brother. He got a Sabrosa 22-inch that we just got in. So November 97. I'll look tonight, Adam. RIP GT. I mean, dude, everybody loves GT, but it sucks that it just always is like it needs just Rich Long and Gary Turner. Thank you, Dad. I was trying to say your full name by myself, but thank you, Cookie. I agree with you. Long live the classic BMX companies.
Just see the quiz?
I had some of the metal. I had a pair of the pink. Are you talking about the dirty bars? So I had a pair of pink ones, but I sold them to my buddy Austin.
Bring that sticker back.
I sold my buddy Austin, who rode for metal in the later years, so he could rebuild his bike when he was like 14. Oh, you found it, Adam. Do you want to send me a message on Instagram? Tyler says they are good luck. Yeah, dude, it was dead, and I turned the live stream on, and it got busy today. So,
All right, I'm out of here.
all right.
Look how straight I got that thing, man. Wow.
Oh, wow. That hub still, though, feels kind of like when you pedal it, it feels kind of crunchy still, but
It's a free toast. Really good.
yeah. All right.
All right. It might be nice tomorrow.
Well, in the morning I told my dad to take him to breakfast, but
Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta be busy.
but are you working Monday?
Don't know about that. I think I got a dentist appointment.
All right, just holler at me. Where's my phone? Good, VMX. Last cruiser we had like 5 minutes ago, so probably be getting some more in here soon. But if there is a 26 you're looking for, we can always do a special order for you and get it here pretty quick. Yeah, if you want to go look at the Sunday 26ers, Sunday bikes, if you see one you like, call me back, because those I can get those in real quick. They did have that purple and silver. Check them out, figure out a couple colors and holler back at me. I'll be here till 6, and I can see if they have one, we can get it rolling for you. Yeah. All right, you too. Bye. Yeah, I had the hot pink ones. I sold him. Oh, I know the Dave Mira. Yeah. I'll look at that tonight, Adam. Or maybe you sent it to me. I'm probably going to jump off here in a little bit, guys, just because I need to finish up a few things at the shop. Let's see. Messages. Did you send that through, Adam? Oh, dude, I know how it is. Like literally, let's see. I have one of those screensavers that there's my dog, my little dude who passed away last August. My screensavers are like half of them are him. There he is. I feel pretty empty without him around. I have another great dog, but this was my little man, he was like the dude. Let's see if I can find one more good little photo of the dude. There he is. These are all like photos from like bike trips and stuff because he'd always be with us. So I feel you, dude. I'm trying, Jeff. I'm trying. All right, we're going to wait for Adam so we can see this photo of the group. And then I'm going to finish up. So no rush, Adam. We're just chilling. And yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out today, dude. I didn't know what to expect. I felt like this live was pretty good. Yeah, Angie got hers because she knew my dog. So Angie met my dog's name his full name was Dr. Choo Train, but we just called him Chew. And Angie liked Chewy so much, she got a Pomeranian like about a year after she met Chew. So yeah, so he was 13 when he passed away. So that last year of his life, he had some health issues that just came out of nowhere. So it kind of sucked. I know Angie's dog Leo is probably about 10 now. Oh. Yeah, Tyler, dude. I feel you, dude. Doesn't get easier. My buddy Jamie McParlin, he just lost a dog too. And yeah, it's hard for us dudes, you get so connected to dogs. My other dog, Amigo, I'm super connected with him, just every dog's different. It's just, it sucks. I saw the photo of Sammy, super cute, dude. I feel bad for you. So. All right, that monster's done. That's pretty good. I milked it for 2 hours, so. All right, I need to move. Gotta move these stickers up to my sticker box. And thank you to everybody who tipped today. I appreciate it. What's up, Aaron? You got in here. We're just about to finish up, but we'll probably be hanging out for a few more minutes. We're waiting on a photo to show up that we're all stoked to see. And then I think I'm going to go home tonight. My lady's working late. So I'm going to go home and work on our new website, just hang out with the dog. It might be, it's almost dry enough to where I might try to take just a real quick rip on my big bike. Just a quick pedal. It's a good video. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, where I grew up, we had a lot of coyotes. And, I grew up in the country. And we have a little bit of foxes, but you don't see them too much because there's a lot of coyotes. It's like kind of a pecking chain. You don't see the wolves too much because we have wolves. But you don't see them too much. You see a lot of the coyotes. And then the massive coyotes kind of keeps the foxes hidden, but the coyotes get into everything. They get into it with the dogs. So yeah, it's, there's some dogs that'll take those coyotes down though. And I know there's some dogs that can get the foxes. Yeah, no, I've had some cats that I like too, dude. Probably the oldest pet I had was my first Pomeranian, and she was 18 when she passed. Yeah, sorry, R. O'Malley. This was a good live, so I mean, don't feel bad if you want to jump back and start over. This was a fun one. So, yeah, I mean, I had my first dog was a golden retriever. I mean, we had so many dogs growing up out in the country, but my first one was a golden retriever named Poncho, and he lived about till my dad bought him or got him or whatever, like really quick after I was born, and we had him till I was about 16. So you said it. Okay, I'm looking at him. Well, look at that. So we were talking about the Hoffman EP, and Adam brought up that Chad DeGroot was going to be in Hoffman for a sec, and then ended up riding a Hoffman EP with Haro stickers right when he got on Haro. So that's one of the photos. And then let's look at the other one. This is the part with Adam's name. Where are you at, Adam? I'm looking for you. What class were you in? It's crazy looking through all the standings and like knowing all the dudes. You're a noob. Oh, there you are. There you are. Let's try and see if there's any banger dudes in your class. Oh, Expert Street had some guys. Mike Andrews won. He's a killer. Aaron Nardi got fourth, and then Ryan Corrigan got sixth. Oh, hold on. Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm sitting here doing a live feed, chatting with some dudes, cleaning up the shop. What's going on with you?
Looking for a bike, dude.
We sold a bunch today. So.
Okay.
What type of bike are you looking for? Just a 20 or 24 cruiser?
20, like 20.8-ish.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, I literally just sold. It's just been kind of a hectic week,
Yeah.
And we haven't done like a big bike yet since Christmas. We've been kind of just like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, all I really got that's new is just Matthias Gandois, but that is a little bit shorter than what you're looking for.
Yeah.
We could do a special order and get you in something pretty quick.
I live in Sandy. I was talking about
You live in you don't live that far. You live in Sandy.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
No, you were talking about the which shoes? Okay, and they didn't have anything.
They did, but I was like, fuck, let me check on the channel
Yeah.
fast and see what you got.
No, today I just we always do a live feed on Saturday.